Have you ever felt like everything has fallen apart? Like you failed so badly that there's no way back? Like you're standing among the ruins of your life and have no idea where to begin? If so, you're not alone. But here's a truth rarely spoken. Collapse is not the end. It's an invitation, a challenge, a moment of reboot. Sometimes to build something great, you have to tear everything down first. To see who you really are, you must lose everything that distracted you. Rebooting is not failure. It's a new beginning disguised as destruction. Remember the moment when everything went wrong. Maybe it was a failed business, the end of a relationship, a mistake you can't forget, or a time when you simply lost yourself. In those moments, it feels like it's all over. But that's exactly when the most important part begins. When you're at rock bottom, you have a choice. Stay there or start climbing. At first it will hurt, fear, shame. You'll doubt yourself, every step, every decision, but that's part of the journey. True strength is born not from victories, but from the choice to rise after a fall. Reboot begins with honesty, admitting, yes, I failed, but that doesn't define me. I am not my mistake. I am the one who will grow from it. Then comes forgiveness of yourself, of others, of circumstances. Because as long as you hold on to resentment, guilt, or regret, you remain trapped in the past. And rebooting requires moving forward. Start small, one step, one action, one new choice. Don't try to fix everything at once. Just begin. Sometimes victory is just getting out of bed and saying, I'll try again. In this reboot, you have a chance to rewrite your script, to ask yourself the questions you once avoided. What truly matters to me? What am I no longer willing to tolerate? Who do I want to become now? The answers to those questions become your new system, your update, not a replica of who you were, but a whole new level of who you are. You're not broken, you're being rebuilt, and that's powerful. Look around. The world is full of comeback stories. People who lost everything and started again. Those who fell but rose stronger. You can be one of them. Not because of luck, but because you decide, I won't quit. There will be people who don't believe in you, who say, you can't. Let them talk. Their words are noise. But inside you is a voice louder than them all. A voice that whispers, keep going. And when it gets hard again, remember, you've already survived. You've already walked through fire. You are stronger than you think. Rebooting isn't just recovery. It's a chance to finally live fully, without masks, without fear, without chains of the past. You're not the first to fall, but you can rise differently, with wisdom, with fire in your heart, with a story that will inspire others. You've already made it this far. You stood your ground. You chose not to disappear, and that makes you stronger than you know. Now it's time to rise, truly, boldly, without apology. Rebooting isn't about going back. It's about returning transformed, upgraded, forged in the fire you walked through. It won't happen overnight. There will be days when motivation vanishes, when doubt returns, when the pain of the past whispers again. That's okay. The key is to keep moving, even slowly, even if all you can do today is breathe and promise yourself to try again tomorrow. Every small effort, every tiny win, it all adds up. Rebooting isn't an explosion. It's 1,000 sparks, a daily decision to grow. Change your relationship with failure. Don't hide it, wear it like armor. Every scar is a sign. I survived. I learned. I rise. Life is like a computer. After a crash, you don't just restart, you update. You delete what no longer works. You strengthen your system. That means changing habits, changing your circle, changing your mindset. Maybe you failed because of the people around you, or because you waited too long, or because you were afraid, and masked that fear with perfectionism. Now you know. Now you have clarity. Use it. Rebooting is a conscious act. A look at who you were, and a decision about who you want to be. Ask yourself, what beliefs led me to fall? What patterns do I keep repeating? What am I afraid of, and why? The answers may be uncomfortable, but they will be real. And in truth, real change begins. Because once you're honest with yourself, you're no longer powerless. You reclaim control. Now, faith. Not the faith others have in you. Not faith based on guarantees, but deep personal faith in yourself. A fire inside that says, there's still strength in me. That your best days aren't behind, but ahead. That you are not too late, not broken, not lost. That faith is your engine. It's what launches the reboot, even if no one else sees it. And one more thing, don't rush. The world demands speed, but your recovery doesn't need to follow its pace. Growth takes time. Strength is born in silence. You are not behind. You are ripening. What you are going through now is a sacred space. Between the breakdown and the breakthrough, it's uncomfortable, it's painful, but it's where your real power is born. Don't let the noise of failure drown out the whisper of your future. Some of the most successful people on the planet were right where you are. The difference is, they didn't let collapse be the final page of their story. They chose to keep writing. So can you. You owe it to yourself, to the person you're becoming, to reboot completely, without shame, without hesitation, without the weight of the past dragging you down. Picture yourself 1 year from now. You wake up with clarity. You're doing work that matters, surrounded by people who respect you. You're living aligned with who you are. You stand strong because once you chose not to give up. That version of you is real, but it only appears if you start today. One decision, one action, one moment of courage. That's all it takes. Now let's shift perspective. What if this failure was the best thing that could have happened? What if it destroyed what no longer served you to make room for what truly matters? What if this isn't punishment, but a turning point? What if this is exactly what needed to happen to wake you up? You see, sometimes life doesn't whisper, it screams. It breaks things to finally get your attention. Not to destroy you, but to rebuild you right. That's the hidden gift of the fall. And yes, it doesn't feel like a gift right now. It hurts. But years from now, you might look back and realize, this was the moment that changed everything. You're not behind, you're not late. You are right on time for your reboot. Let the past be a reference, not a residence. Let your failures fuel you. Let your pain find purpose. And let your comeback be louder than every voice that ever said, you can't. Because you can. You were never meant to stay down. You were made to rise, so rise. Your time has come. This is your reboot.